So, hello and welcome back to my channel, and let's get started with the Kaveri River Basin. So, first of all, let's see one of the major rivers in the state of Goa. This is just one of them, which is the Mandovi or the Mahadayi River. So, it originates from the state of Karnataka. So, in Karnataka, it is called as Mahadayi, whereas in Goa, it is called as the Mandovi River. So, moving to our Kaveri River. So, first of all, Kaveri originates from the state of Karnataka, then travels through uh, Tamil Nadu, and then eventually drains into this Bay of Bengal. So this right here is the Gulf of Mannar, whereas this one is the Arch Strait. So Kaveri is the most contentious river because of the water distribution between the basin states. So if we just look at the Kaveri flow, so just Karnataka and Tamil Nadu as well as parts of Kerala should be in the uh, dispute redressal tribunal. So let's see the left bank tributaries of Kaveri. One of the major left bank tributaries is the river Hemavati, which enters from Karnataka and then joins Kaveri in Karnataka itself. So Kaveri River basically originates from Tala Kaveri, which is in the Brahmagiri Hills, and this site is famous for stargazing. Then another left bank tributary is the Shimsha River, then the Arkavati River. So at the confluence of Arkavati and Kaveri, there is Mekedatu. There's also uh, Hogenakal Falls. Kaveri River also houses the Shiv Samudra Falls, which houses the Asia's first hydropower project. So the Shiv Samudra Falls is in the Kaveri River. Then there is Grand Arakat over here in the Kaveri River, and then it eventually drains into Bay of Bengal, forming deltas. And this is Point Calamere right here in Tamil Nadu, which is because of the Kaveri Delta. Then the right bank tributaries of Kaveri. Also, TRS Dam is also in the Kaveri River. Then the left bank tributaries. One of the major left bank tributaries is the Kapini River, Kapini or Kapili. Then the Bhavani River, which also originates from Kerala, Kabini and Kapali. Kabini and Bhavani originate from Kerala. Then the Noyal River, which also originates from Kerala. Then Amravati. So Amravati is a right bank tributary, whereas Arkavati is a left bank tributary. So these are the major tributaries. Then Kerala also houses many rivers. The major rivers are the Bharatpuzha River, then the Periyar River, on which lies the Mulla Periyar Dam, then the Pamba River. So from north to south, there are Bharatpuzha, Periyar, then Pamba. In the state of Tamil Nadu, there's one more major river, which is the Vaigai River, which extends up to this point, which is up to Madurai. So, Meghamalai, which is also Tiger Reserve, is located over here on the banks of the Vaigai River. Then we will take to some small rivers in the state of Karnataka. They are the Sharavati and the Netravati. So the Sharavati is famous for the Jog Falls or the Gersopa Falls and has been in use recently because of the illegal sand mining. Then Netravati River, one of the major tributaries of Netravati is the Varahi River. So this was the Kaveri Basin and the associated rivers. So also in the state of Tamil Nadu, there is one more major river which is the Palar River, which originates from Nandi Hills in Karnataka and eventually drains into the Bay of Bengal. So Kalapakam, this is this is a nuclear plant, is located on the Palar River. So Pulicat Lake is basically in the midst of Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, and nearby Pulicat Lake we have Sriharikota, which is the launching site of ISRO. So this was all about the drainage patterns. Let's also see the national parks and wildlife sanctuaries over here in these regions. So this is a map covering all of it. First of all, let's see the region of Karnataka. So we've seen the rivers. Let's see the national parks. So the national parks are the Bandipur National Park, Nagarhole, Kundremukh, Banerghata, Yeah, so these are the national parks: Nagarhole, Bandipur, Malerghata, and Kudremukh. Also, Anshi Kali, which is also a national park. Then we have the tiger reserves, which are Anshi. Within Anshi, we have the Kali Tiger Reserve. Then the Bhadra Tiger Reserve. It is also known for Mecania micrantha, which is an invasive weed. This was also in news recently. The Mecania micrantha invasive weed. Then Kundremukh. Kundremukh is a national park, not a tiger reserve, but it is known for lion-tailed macaque. This was also in the previous year question. So lion-tailed macaque is basically found in the regions of Western Ghat. So we were talking about the tiger reserves. First one was Kali, then Bhadra, then Nagarhole is also a tiger reserve, which is near to the Kaveri River and near to the Kabini or Kapila River. Then the Bandipur Tiger Reserve and the Nilgiri Tiger Reserves, which is near to the BR Hills. BR Hills over here, Nilgiri Tiger Reserves, BR Tiger Reserve. So this was about the tiger reserves in this area. So moving on to the wildlife sanctuaries. The wildlife sanctuaries are first is these are not the wildlife sanctuaries, these are basically the Ramsar sites. So the Ramsar sites are Aghar Nishini estuary, and then Meha Digre, then Anka Samudra. These are the Ramsar sites in uh, the state of Karnataka. So this right over here, as you see on the confluence of Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu, this is the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserves, and it is famous for the rich biodiversity it houses. So Bandipur National Park as well as Tiger Reserve is in the zone of Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve, which is also in the list of World Network of Biosphere Reserves. So Nilgiri. Moving on to the state of Karnataka. We have read about Karnataka. Moving on to the state of Kerala. So Kerala houses the Silent Valley National Park, Annamudi, Pambadam, Mathiketan, and Periyar. These are the national parks which Kerala houses. So Silent Valley, uh, Eraviculam, Annamudi, Pambam, Mathiketan, Periyar. These are the national parks. Then we have the tiger reserve as well. So Parambiculam is a tiger reserve and Periyar is a tiger reserve. So Periyar basically is in the Pamba river. We've also read about the Mulla Periyar Dam, which is on the Periyar river. So near to the Periyar river, we have Lake Vembanad, which is right over here. So this is Lake Vembanad. Periyar Tiger Reserve is also known for the elephant reserves. So it is also an elephant reserve. So in Kerala, we have uh, the Wayanad Wildlife Sanctuary, which is also a part of the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. So, the Wayanad Wildlife Sanctuary is known for the ant mimicking spider, spider monkey, and four-horned antelope. So the ant mimicking spider is a major species found in the Wayanad Wildlife Sanctuary. Then we have other Ramsar sites as well, which are Shishtamkotta and the Vembanad Lake. So Vembanad Lake over here, just mentioned. These are the Ramsar sites. Then we have the Agasthyamala Biosphere Reserve. So it is between Kerala and Tamil Nadu. So it is shared by both of these states. The Agasthyamala. It has the Nilgiri Tai and lion-tailed macaque. As I told you, the lion-tailed macaque lies in the Western Ghats. Is found in the Western Ghats. So Nilgiri Tai is also found here. Nilgiri Tau. Moving on to the state of Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu houses a rich diversity. So the national parks over here are first is Gindi, then Marine National Park, Gulf of Mannar, then the Annamalai, Mukurti, and Mudumalai. So Gindi, Marine, Annamalai, Mukurti, Mudumalai, and over here the Gulf of Mannar. So the Gindi National Park, this is very known for the Hariyar captives breeding and the Saptakanika Grove. So mangroves are found over here and the Gharial captive breeding. So this is was the Gindi National Park. And the Marine National Park lies near to the Park Bay. So this is Park Bay, this is Gulf of Mannar. So this whole area is the Gulf of Mannar Biosphere Reserve. So the Gulf of Mannar Biosphere Reserve is the also houses the dugong conservation reserve. So dugong is a aquatic mammal, and India's first conservation reserve for dugong is set up over here in Gulf of Mannar, the Dugong Conservation Reserve. And Gulf of Mannar is also famous for pearl fishing. It is also a Ramsar site. Then another Ramsar site over here is Shaktarkoti and Thetangul. Not sure if I've read it correctly, but over here. Then there are other Ramsar sites as well, which are Kazu Valley, Karaiveti, Pichabaram, and this Point Calimere, which was on the delta of Kaveri. So the tiger reserves in this area are the Satyamangalam Tiger Reserve, Mudumalai, Annamalai, Shrivilli Magamalai, and Kakkad Mundanthurai. I'm sorry for my pronunciation over here because since these are not in my native language, so I'm a bit uh, confused over the pronunciation. So, anyways, the Satyamangalam Tiger Reserve is known for Irula and Kurumba communities, Iruba and Kurumba. Then the Mudumulai National Park as well as Tiger Reserve. So it is known for the wild elephants, and the wild elephant PM2 was reintroduced over here in Mudumulai. Also the cave dancing frog, Indian night frog. This was in news recently. And the movie actually, The Elephant Whisperers, was shot over here in Mudumulai. So Elephant Whisperers was a Netflix documentary series about the coexistence of elephants as well as the villagers over there. So it's a must watch. Do give it a watch. Anyways, the Annamalai National Park as well as Tiger Reserve is also known as the Indira Gandhi National Park. Then, so over here in Karnataka, the Eraviculam National Park uh, is known for the Nilgiri Tahir and Neela Kurunji and Pallians. So these are the famous things which for which Eraviculam is known for. And then we also have the wildlife sanctuary, which is known as the Kaveri South. So this whole area from here to here is the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. It has Bandipur Tiger Reserve, the Wayanad Wildlife Sanctuary, the Mudumulai Tiger Reserve as well as National Park, Bilgiri Tiger Reserve, then the Kaveri South Wildlife Sanctuary. Also here in the state of in the state of Andhra Pradesh, we have the Kodinya Wildlife Sanctuary, which houses Sri Lankan golden backed frog and Asian elephants. So this is Kodinya right here. So let's just revise the national parks of Tamil Nadu. First is Gindi, then the Marine National Park, then uh, Annamalai, Mukurti, Mudumalai, and this Gulf of Mannar National Park, Marine National Park basically. So over here in Kerala, we had the Silent Valley, Irabikulam, Periyar, Anamudi, Kambadam, Mathiketan. These were the national parks. And in Karnataka, we had Nagarhole, Bandipur, Banargheta, Kundremukh. So we left with just one state, which is the state of Goa. So Goa houses uh, just one national park, which is the Mollim National Park, or also called the Bhagwan Mahavir National Park. So there are two major rivers in Goa, which are Mandavi and Juari. About Mandavi, we have read earlier. Yeah, there is Juari. Basically, we could remember Juari from the casinos. Anyway, so the Mollem one Mahavi National Park. It is also a wildlife sanctuary, and Save Mollem project was recently in news because of the railway projects proposed over there. Also, it houses the Munda Lake, which is a Ramsar site. So, with this, we've come to an end of our discussion on the national parks and wildlife sanctuaries, as well as the species, some major species in the mainland of India. See you guys in the next video where we discuss about the Union Territory of Andaman and Nicobar. Till then, see ya, bye, and just 25 days remaining for the upcoming examination. Thank you.